Hey guys, Doug the Michigan Piper coming to you from the pipe rest today. And today I am smoking, or tonight I am smoking in my bent crescent. Really like this pipe, always have. One of my staples. I am smoking Smoker's Pride rum cured that I got from John, the average John. And I gotta say that I think Smoker's Pride did a good job this time as well. It's kind of surprising, like some of their other flavors have been. And, it's a dirt cheap tobacco and one of those ones you almost feel guilty to smoke, right? But it's got good flavor. To me, seems a lot like a Carter Hall almost. A little more flavor, I think, than Carter Hall. Not quite as one-dimensional, but still a good flavor. I'm just drinking water tonight. Getting ready to head out. The fire department showing their support for the local football team, so I'll be out to the game tonight. But I wanted to get this out to you tonight because we finally have a Michigan meetup. Now, I can't take credit for this one. You guys know I was talking about it before, and it kind of dropped off the face of the earth. And that's just because we couldn't find a place to meet in Michigan. Everybody's so busy in the summertime, and then in wintertime, nobody has anything indoors large enough. Now, this place might not be large enough. We don't know yet. Depends how many guys show up. You don't have to be from Michigan to show up to this, so keep that in mind. You guys from Chicago, Nathan over there in Ohio. But it's going to be in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and it's at the Maison Tobacconist. It's Saturday, November 5th at 1 p.m. Adam from The Wandering Piper is setting this up, and kind of one of those things where you're just like, you know what, we're going to do it. The guys show up, we'll go from there. I think he mentioned something about lunch or dinner. Those that want to go can go. Obviously, they're not going to pay for it, but go in there, have a pipe, see what they got. It's brick and mortar. Sound like a fun deal, and I've been itching to get, as you know, if you've been watching my channel for any time, itching to get the Michigan guys or guys around Michigan together. Again, you don't have to be from Michigan. And then, again, that is Saturday, November 5th. Sorry, I had to write it down because I got old man memory. November 5th, 1 p.m., the Mason Edwards Tobacconist in Ann Arbor, Michigan. So, wanted to get that out there. Talking too much, pipes going out. And also give you guys an update. Ethan, thanks so much for the YouTube Piper Care shout out on the old heart. I don't want to call it a heart condition, but you guys know what I mean. Just whatever's going on with the ticker. So, to give you guys an update, sorry about that. I went in on Monday, had a electrocardiogram done, and basically the only thing that they found was slight thickening in one of the ventricle walls, which makes sense because one of the ventricles that's beating more than it should. When one of the chambers of the heart's beating more than it should, so it's probably inflamed. What else they find? I don't know, it was something about a regurgitating valve or something like that, slight regurgitation, I think is the way it was put. So my guess is that's just because the bottom part of the heart's one of the parts of the bottom parts of the heart is trying to beat while the rest of the heart's trying to beat, and they're fighting against each other. So it makes total sense. Went in today, got a heart monitor. It's just the type I got is just a little patch. It's basically a button that they stick to your chest for 2 weeks. And when you have an issue, you push that button, you log the issue. And then after 2 weeks, they match the two up and see what you're doing and what's going on to make you feel it. So I don't remember how much I said before, but basically what's going on is I'm throwing what they're called PVCs, which is not a major issue unless it's connected to something else, which at this point it doesn't look like it is. As a lady, when she did the electrocardiogram, told me, she said, if it was a big issue, I'd keep you. So that's a good sign. So still feels kind of, it's constantly a little bit short of breath, not difficulty breathing, just, like you just went to the top of the stairs. Thank you guys for praying for me. I can't tell you how much that means for those that you do, and all the well-wishers. I appreciate that very much. We'll get through it. One of the guys and I were joking around about dying and all that stuff, and if my mom's watching this, I know I'm not going to die, at least not right now. But we were joking around about dying, you know, and I said, you know, I've heard a lot of people say this, and trust me when I say I'm not afraid to die. I really am not. It's just I don't want to do that to everybody around me. So specifically my family. So, but we're not there. So I'm comfortable knowing where I'm going, but you know, we'll deal with that when it comes, which is not now. So thank you guys for the well wishes and the prayers and the thoughts. It means a lot. It really does. Great community. I'm going to keep plugging away at these tobaccos that John sent me, Average John. So far, stand by. So far, my favorite is the Eileen's Dream. This one by CAO is really good. Like I said, this Smoker's Pride rum cured is good, but for different reasons, I think. The Eileen's Dream almost tastes like a tobacco that you can make a staple. And what I mean by that is it's something I could see being the main sitter on my desk. Now, before Pat asks, does it replace Distinguished Gentleman? I don't think we're there yet. I think Distinguished Gentleman is still my go-to, especially when you add some BCA to it. And if you haven't done that, try it. Actually, Pat did a video on that. I think he called it the Distinguished Scholar. And you add, I think it was 25% BCA to Distinguished Gentleman. If you go back and look at Pat Paladin Piper's video on it, he explains that all, how he mixed it. But real close though. I mean, it's a good. It's really. I mean, you can beat it up. You can just chooch on that thing as much as you want on this Eileen's Dream, and you're not going to get tongue bite out of it. So, a good blend, very good blend. So, guys, I'm going to keep this one relatively short. I hope you're all doing well. Until next time, you take care.